Cooper Marcher here. I found another great dog/cat friendship story. One day, Erin was walking her dog when she saw something super tiny lying on the ground. She immediately went to check it, and the discovery brought tears to her eyes. A kitten was left on the street to await her final moments. She picked the kitten up and brought her to their home, with little to no faith that the kitten would make it. The kitten had many obvious health issues, which was enough reason for Erin to doubt. In addition to being fully covered in fleas, she was also unable to breathe well or open her eyes. Her tummy was super bloated, probably due to tapeworms. Erin and her husband stayed up all night, feeding the kitten and hoping for the best. By 7 a.m., the kitten was still breathing, and they rushed her to the vet. She was super tiny, and the dose of antibiotics that they could give her was also small. However, the vet prescribed the antibiotics for her lungs and for her eyes. In addition, he prescribed steams to keep her airways open. Erin knew only one thing: this kitten had to live. The first few days were not easy for them. They used to take turns caring for the kitten. She couldn't keep much food down, and fleas were just everywhere. Erin's husband spent time in an extremely steamy bathroom just so the kitten could breathe a little better. However, all their efforts seemed to be in vain. The kitten still seemed extremely sick and barely alive. Then a miracle happened. They introduced her to their rescue dog, Gatsby. Erin initially worried that Gatsby would crush or hurt the kitten since she was so tiny. Surprisingly, Gatsby knew exactly what to do. He cuddled up with the kitten immediately and started licking her head. Here comes the miracle part. From that moment on, the kitten started to fight for her life. Her parents believed the warmth of Gatsby's body and his cuddles made the kitten stronger. Since she started fighting for her life, they finally thought of a fitting name: Minerva. Every morning, Gatsby would visit Minerva and she would crawl out of her blankets to bop his nose. The course of antibiotics and the steamy showers finally paid off. Minerva started to breathe normally, and her little brown eyes opened completely. From this day on, Minerva and Gatsby became inseparable. They play for hours and fill each other's days with complete joy. Gatsby chases her around the house until they are both completely exhausted. Then they cuddle up and fall asleep together. Gatsby is all Minerva ever needed: a big brother who protects her and cares for her. If it wasn't for Gatsby, maybe Minerva wouldn't have found the will to live. Plus, because of this, I'm super happy Erin decided to introduce these two. Thanks to Erin and her husband's efforts, Minerva leads a happy cat life now. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.